everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Crystal, and in today's video I am going to review and demo the Wet n Wild Photofocus Foundation Fond de Teint. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to say that. And I got the shades Golden Beige. Just really so curious about the hype, so I decided to get myself one. Today is going to be my first time to test this out. It says on the back, "Goodbye Photo Flashback. Helps eliminate white particle reflection." So if you love taking photos like me, and if you are always going to events and things like that, you need a foundation that won't give you flashbacks, you might like this foundation. I haven't tried this yet. So this is the foundation, and I actually really like the packaging of this. It's kind of bulky, but honestly I like that it really fits in my hand really well. It's really nice to hold, and it has a nice weight to it. Feels like it has a lot of product inside. I have really oily skin, but it's so weird that I have some dry patches around here and on my cheeks and sometimes on my chin, and I think you would call that oily / combination skin. And when I'm looking for a foundation, I can't wear anything that is super matte, even though I'm looking for something that will really mattify me all day long. But I still need that moisture from a foundation just so my skin won't look cakey or flaky. So we're gonna see if this is going to be the perfect foundation for me. So let's just go ahead and test this out. Oh, actually that looks like it's going to be a nice color for my skin. Smells like a foundation. Like, that's all I can say for sure. Like, okay, so normally I won't apply this straight from the applicator, but it doesn't have a pump, so that's kind of a bummer. But the applicator is actually kind of flexible, so it's easy to apply the foundation on your face. If you're just going to distribute this on your face, it's going to be easy for you to do that, because the applicator is actually soft and flexible. So, and the color looks like it's going to match me really well. By the way, I didn't apply any moisturizer or primer before applying this, because I want to see how it's going to perform on its own, because sometimes you won't get an accurate review if you're going to apply tons and tons of product underneath. It's blending super easily. Like, even now I'm loving how it looks. It's not settling into my pores. Like, oh my gosh, it really blurred my pores. Wow. Gosh guys, I love the finish of this. I don't know if you can see, but even if you zoom in my skin, you won't see my pores. Sometimes when I'm testing out foundations, it looks good from far away, but when I try to bring it close to the mirror, it just looks very cakey and you can see my pores. But this one, oh my gosh, it just looks like my skin, but my skin just looks perfect. It feels so comfortable. It doesn't feel tacky or anything like that. You can't feel the foundation on your skin. It feels super lightweight. Like, even if I touch my skin, I don't feel the foundation. It just sets right away, but you have enough time to blend the foundation. It's not one of those foundations that sets super quickly and you can't even blend it. This foundation, oh my god, even now I can tell you guys that I'm already a fan. Like, if I'm testing out foundations, I can always tell right away if I'm going to like it or not. This one, I can already tell that I'm going to love this. We're just gonna see if it's going to last long on my skin. So I think I'm just going to add another layer and see if it's going to add more coverage. But so far, I am loving the coverage. I'm loving everything about it, except for the applicator, because I don't know how sanitary this is. I probably won't apply this like this next time, but okay, so we are going to the second layer now. So far, I'm loving the finish of this. It doesn't look cakey. This is the second layer, and I love how it looks on my skin, and it just looks really flawless. I have nothing bad to say about it so far. It gives a really good amount of coverage, and I have veins showing through on this side, and I can't see it right now. I have some discoloration on my face, but nothing too major. But right now, it made my skin look super even. I think this is one of the best that I've tried so far. Right now, I can feel that it has already set. So this foundation is not something that will just sit on top of your skin. It's really going to hug your skin and stay there. Especially, I think if you're going to set this, it's going to stay on longer. So this is 2 layers of the foundation. I'm just going to apply concealer and then do the rest of my makeup, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the finished makeup look, and I really love how this look turned out. Everything applied nicely on top of this foundation. I tried taking photos with flash and it actually looked so good. I tried taking photos without the full face of makeup yet, without the blush and contour. You guys can see how it looks like without the blush and contour, and it looked really nice. And as for the foundation, this foundation actually looks super flawless on my skin. It looks very smooth. This foundation and the RCMA No Color Powder is actually a really good combination, and I just used the Catrice concealer over that, and everything just worked perfectly with each other. Let's hear Goodbye Photo Flashback. I would say it really doesn't have a flashback, which is great. But for now, I've been wearing this for an hour already and it's still looking really good. Normally, after setting my foundation with the powder, that's when you're gonna see that it actually looks cakey, and sometimes it just looks really heavy. But right now, even after 2 layers, my skin still looks like skin and it doesn't look like I have a heavy foundation on it. Golden beige is the perfect shade for me, and as you can see, this is my shoulders, my neck, and it just really blends really well. I have a big mirror in front of me and I can see. I like this foundation because it has yellow undertone and it's just a beautiful shade for my skin tone, and I would say this is actually medium to full coverage. If you have like acne prone skin, this is probably going to cover the redness. I don't have a lot of acne or like acne scars, but I can tell you guys that I don't see my veins showing through more, so that's really great. I like that it has yellow undertone and golden beige. If you have the same skin tone as me, you're gonna like this shade. The problem with my other favorite foundations is that it's either way too light or like way too dark. That's why sometimes I mix 2 foundations, because I like the finish of the other but I like the color of the other more, so I just end up mixing 2 foundations. With this one, I don't have to mix the color because it just, like I said, it's just perfect color for my skin tone. So I'm gonna do a couple of check-ins to update you guys. I'll be back and share with you guys my final thoughts about this foundation. What do you think of my foundation?
I love it best.
Best? I used the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. What can you say? But really honest. If you don't like anything, tell me.
Normally, I need to see 2 hours, like after 2 hours.
Yeah, but right now, I'll turn on the flash.
Except here.
Yeah, I applied too much there, but like everywhere. Is it nice? Can you see my pores?
No.
No, diba? It's so nice.
Like plastic, I like it.
Like plastic? Like mannequin?
Just buy more.
Buy more. What's your major complaint about my foundation usually?
Melting.
Melting, and then?
And then melting.
Yeah, I hate it when my foundation looks like ice cream that melted on my face, because sometimes yeah, my foundation doesn't wear nicely on my skin. It ends up melting and it just doesn't look nice. Especially me, I wear glasses and it just fades on the sides of my nose. Hey guys, so here's an update of my skin. It's been 6 hours since my last update, and right now it still looks really good. Let me just blend my nose contour. So this is how my skin looks like with flash. Since I'm reviewing the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation, right now you can tell that it still looks really good, and this is with flash, and my foundation, my face and my neck looks exactly the same color. Surprisingly, after 6 hours, I haven't oiled up completely yet. Like, if you touch my skin, it still feels so comfortable. And even see my pores or any lines on my face, it still looks very flawless. Still looks very good for me. It doesn't always happen with a lot of foundation. Sometimes after 6 hours, and it's really hot here in the Philippines, so with other foundations, I'm pretty sure that by this time my foundation has already melted. But right now, my face looks so fresh. I just have a little bit of glow here on my T-zone, but I don't really need to retouch yet because it still looks pretty good. So that is it for my update of the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. I really love that foundation. I think it's going to be my new go-to foundation. I love foundations that are long wearing and foundations that sets on its own, because sometimes you don't really have time to retouch throughout the day. And for example, right now I'm not really in the mood to retouch. Really love, because I need a foundation that stays on, especially with this humid air in the Philippines. It's so hot, like 24 hours. So I really need something like this. That is it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I post a new video, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!